X-Men 97 has came to a close, so let's review it. Let's start off with everything I liked about this show. And for starters, this is how you do an X-Men show. This is how you do a show on the X-Men. Now, I have seen the original 1990s show, and I can say that that show made me love the X-Men. Before I watched the show, when I watched the movies, I only really cared for Hugh Jackman. After I watched that 1990s show, I fell in love with the X-Men. So then we transitioned into X-Men 97. And that same thing follows. This show takes their time fleshing out each character. Each character has their time to shine. Each character has their own arc and their own episodes. And that moment, each character goes on and really solidifies that. And every character is important to this show. It's not like you can take out one character. Every single one has a special arc, a special something there that makes each character important to the story. And this show does that perfectly. What the movies tried to do failed. Now every time I go to rewatch those movies, I care for a lot of those X-Men a lot more now, thanks to this show and that original 90s show. Speaking of that 90s show, of course, the animation is 90s. When it comes to this animation, it tried to capture what the 90s did, and it did that and made it better. This animation is beautiful. It makes everything look beautiful. The amazing action, the amazing characters. It makes it all look beautiful just because of the spark of animation with this type of style that they have. Makes a new type of animation style that I want to see more. The action also in here is phenomenal. With the animation style and the way it all works out, you have certain camera movements that make it that certain characters' angles and the way certain characters fight, it looks so good. This show is able to make it all look extremely good. Just everything about this show is amazing. And the story in here is amazing. Like I said before, every character is important to the story, and the story really shows that. You have just this amazing story with all these character arcs and everything, and just the certain elements make the story flow much nicer, and really is an amazing show. Just the way the story is told too, it doesn't reveal everything at the beginning. It takes its time to reveal what's happening, and we really officially know what's fully happening when those last 3 episodes happen. Everything else just building up to that just sets it all up. And that's exactly how this type of story needs to be told. And it works. The show is a beautiful show. And it really is phenomenal. But I do have one problem though. So let's move on to everything I didn't like about the show. And my only problem really comes to episodes. Now, specifically episodes 4 and 6. The problems with these episodes, they're still really good, but the only problem with them is that they feel out of place. Now, episode 4, don't get me wrong, it's fun seeing all the arcade video game stuff, but when it comes to Storm's storyline, it feels extremely out of place. And even Jubilee's storyline in that episode, it feels out of place too. It doesn't need to be in there because when you get to episode 5, it picks up exactly where episode 3 ended. So it's almost like they didn't know where to put episodes 4 and 6. And they're just in the wrong spot. It kind of puts a halt to that storyline that you're really into. Because by the time episodes 5 and 7, by the time you get back to those episodes, I'm hooked right back into the story. It's just episodes 4 and 6. We're just in the wrong spot. I lost focus of the main story. But all in all, X-Men 97 is a phenomenal show. It's amazing, it does everything great, and shows how you need to tell an X-Men story. Every character gets their time to shine, and are important to the storyline. With amazing themes in here, an amazing deep storyline with all these characters. X-Men 97, I highly recommend. Out of 10, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, maybe these ones on the side of interest you too. Like and subscribe, and see you guys all next time. Goodbye.